All right, Spartans, Principal Hennig here, and we are back for another Skyline Student Spotlight. And this is episode 10. We are into double digits. And today we have Rixin Chen, who is a current 10th grader at Skyline. We're excited to talk a little bit. And Rixin, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to the Skyline community? Tell us a little bit about yourself, not only Skyline student, but also outside of Skyline, some of the things you like to do outside of Skyline.
Okay, well, thanks for having me. My name is Rixin Chen. I'm a sophomore in Skyline. I was born in China and fluent with Chinese. I lived there for 13 years and moved to Washington when I was in 8th grade. So I'm not an English native speaker. I have a deep interest in music, especially classical and pop music. I like singing and I've been learning to play the piano for 11 years. I'm the piano player in vocal jazz for Skyline Choir and the school musical. And outside of Skyline, I volunteer to record me playing some healing and relaxing piano songs and send those to Fieldstone Memory Care to make a virtual concert for seniors. To make them relax and bring happiness for them and also for me. I'm so glad to help people through music.
That's awesome. And you want to share who's your favorite artist right now? Who do you like listening to the most right now?
Actually, I like to listen to some classical music, so I like some composition and songs by Beethoven and Chopin, like them.
Awesome. Awesome. That sounds like a lot of fun. Well, great job helping out our community and recording yourself and sending it out. Really cool that you're doing that. Hey, the last 12 months that we've been in this situation, it's been extremely challenging, but at the same time, I think we've all learned some more about ourselves. And do you have anything you want to share about what you've learned about yourself over the last 12 months or any new skills that you've acquired in the last 12 months?
Yeah, I utilize these times to try many things that I've never done before to break through myself. I have learned to play some other instruments by myself and began to produce some original songs. And it was unbelievable for me that I organized and became the director of a virtual combo online named Nova Blue. And that was formed by my friends from and outside of Skyline. I was very proud of our project. And other than music stuffs, I also learned to cook some Chinese food and learn to drive and use this time to go outside of my house during quarantine.
Well, it sounds like you've been really busy the last 12 months, cooking, learning how to drive, making your own uh, tapes. So that's awesome. Really nice job. Hey, we talk at Skyline about graduating to something, that you're on campus 720 days roughly, and then we want you to graduate to something. So tell us a little bit about what your plans are after Skyline. What do you plan to graduate to?
Okay, since I'm currently a sophomore, so I still have time to plan for my life after graduating for high school. But I'm sure that I'll attend a college, either a school of music, if I continue to achieve my goal right now, like music production, or programs like business in other colleges. Like after college, I may choose a different programs for graduate schools and also get a job.
All right. Well, that sounds like a great plan, and Skyline is here to help you as you work through the next couple years to reach that graduate to something goal. And kind of the last thing I like to ask is just any words of advice for any rising Spartan or future Spartan that's out there. Anything you want to share with them?
Um, I've never thought that classes can be taken online this year, and it was way better than I've imagined before. So what I want to say is feel free to reach out to our teachers and they will be willing to help you. For current Spartans, I would say that during these online learning periods, it's also important to have social interactions with people and being active during class and in breakout room activities. It's better for interacting with people when you have your cameras on during this pandemic period. And Zoom recordings are what we didn't have when we were at school in person. And these materials will help you a lot for a better review of what you learned during class. And for both current and rising Spartans, whether we'll be back to school next year or not, I recommend you finish your homework as soon as possible after school or during class times if your teacher gives you some time to work. And don't make yourself study all day long, and give yourself some free times for developing your hobbies, either for sports or use this time wisely. And try to do something to break through yourselves.
Hey, that is great. Great words of advice there. I love that you talked about our teachers. We have phenomenal staff who work extremely hard to support their students. And also great advice to current and rising Spartans about doing your homework, making sure you get it done, but balancing it with making sure you take some time for yourself to relax and get out there and do things that you enjoy. So, Rixin, I really appreciate you being here. Episode 10, double digits. We will see you later, okay?
See you.
See ya.
Thank you.